Hey guys, it's Liam and Will from Bionic Viking, and today we're doing a little bit of hype community service.
Bit of hype.
A little bit of hype. Is there a little bit of hype, Will? I think that might be
Bound by Flame.
There's a bit of hype on Bound by Flame. It's developed by Spiders. You might not have heard of them, but
They made a small, well, their first title at least, the one that's done, I don't know if it was small, but it was called Mars Warlogs.
yeah, I don't think that went too well. But I've got some hope for this new title they're bringing out. Bound by Flame looks dope. To round it out, it's a role-playing game. It's a role-playing action-adventure game, which puts players in control of a demonically possessed protagonist. And while journeying through the dark fantasy realm of Vertiel, players must decide if they will sacrifice their hero's soul for more strength and ultimately compromise for the demon's powers and abilities. The developer, Spiders, again, warns players that the game will be significantly harder without the demon. So it's almost, the good and the evil. With the demon, you become more powerful. If you stay good and moral, you basically get your ass kicked.
Some choices in it.
Yeah, and that kind of shapes the entire game.
Changes the outcome.
In general. But let's not worry about that other stuff. Let's get to the important stuff, Will. What are we hyped about? Why are we hyped? What is causing hype?
The thing that really caught my eye about this game was the combat. Like, we have the fighter, which is, your generic hit people with swords.
Hit with stick, yeah.
The pyromancer, which is pyro, fire. And also the ranger, which is like a stealth rogue thief kind of class. Like, his combat really caught my eye in the way that you can pick off enemies one by one. Like, I enjoy being tactical.
Being a stealthy little bitch.
Yeah, like in Skyrim, you'd be stealthy.
People off.
And you can pick people off one by one. They also have an ability to slow time, which I think is pretty badass. Anything with bullet time is an A+.
That's OG. That's OG Max Payne, right there.
John Woo.
Yes, John Woo's fucking awesome. You got anything else you hyped for, man?
The time sink. Like, I'm always interested in the amount of time I can invest in a game.
Just go real deep in it.
Like, if I spend $100 on a game, I want to spend over like 24 hours on it, over 30 hours, even more than 50
Hopefully,
hours.
yeah. Like, you want to be able to clock some decent, really get lost in the world, like especially in
like immersed.
yeah, like an RPG like this, where you got giant Titan hands coming.
Like RPGs normally have long and fulfilling campaigns, and like you feel rewarded at the end. You're like, I did it.
Yeah, and you finally like slay the mountain beast. I can definitely get behind that. You got anything else you hyped for, Will?
The crafting. You can make items, like you can invest in high weapon damage, but you can.
It's a compromise, right? So like if you put too many points in strength,
your defense will get lower.
Yeah, exactly.
So you'd hit hard and then you'd take more damage. I guess that's how it went.
You actually kind of have to really focus on making a well-rounded character, which I think is nice because a lot of the time, skill tree games.
I normally go for more defense and healing myself to staying alive longer.
Yeah, that's definitely.
They also have companions similar to the BioWare games, like Knights of the Old Republic, Mass Effect. Throughout this game, you'll meet I think it's about 6 I saw on the website. There's like an undead, a witch, a fighter, a ranger, and you meet them along the way, and they should help you like fulfill your quest.
I just want to get a lion cat.
Lion cat.
I'm really fucking hyped about this game for a couple of reasons. Mainly, I want to see some epic boss fights. I feel like since PS2, we've kind of dropped off.
Bosses.
Yeah, you don't really see them. Like you had like Shadow of the Colossus. You had the first 2 installments in the God of War series on the PS2. I just feel like we don't really see that. This game kind of looks like it'll bring, some good dungeon crawling and RPG elements, but at the same time, that rewarding boss fight at the end of it. I want like some ridiculously huge, powerful bosses, and when you finally defeat those bosses, I want to see some gore.
Interesting fight mechanics as well.
Like some bloody gore. Yeah, and like not the same. Yeah, like so like Ratchet and Clank is always a game that I look at and I think like that every boss fight in that game you have to like adapt to.
I'm thinking like Kingdom Hearts as well.
Yeah, as well. Yeah. And I want just unique weapons that are varying looks. Another good thing would be like really diverse landscapes, so like volcanoes, like lush forests, Icelands, possibly like a Dragon Ball Z heaven. I don't know if they can push that,
in
but
the game.
I hope there is. I don't know, like
Cities and like little safe havens.
And what's got me lastly hyped for Bound by Flame is the storyline. Hopefully the guys over at Spiders can, craft a story that's entertaining and, intriguing. Something that can really interest you and pull you into the world. And at least, attempts to be epic. I'm not saying it needs to be as epic as a poncho party at Woodstock, but it needs to be really, 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 really hype.
Thanks for watching our hype on Bound by Flame. The game releases on the 9th of May 2014 for $40 on Steam, and May 15th for about $85.
That's the Australian release on May 15th. I am also very hyped, Will. I guess
I need a good time sync.
Yeah, I think we all do, man. I guess I'll see you in Vertiel?
Yeah, Vertiel.
Yeah, there you go. No, fuck you. That was the right pronunciation.
Huzzah!